So Ekiti, your Guba elections are taking place on the 20th of June, 2026. That's about a week and 1 day from today. On the VoteWatch platform, Ekiti is the least performing state in terms of registered PU Marshals. And I'm surprised. What is going on? Ekiti is a fountain of knowledge, enlightened people. I would have expected that Ekiti would be at the top in terms of number of persons that have registered for PU Marshals. Is it that Ekiti or the Ekiti people do not want free and fair elections? If you are a citizen of Ekiti and you reside in Ekiti and your voting polling unit is in Ekiti, I'm sure you will want the elections to be free and fair, regardless of who or what candidate you support. Ekiti, this is your opportunity to be at the front in terms of free and fair elections. So, what can we achieve in this 1 week? If in the next few hours after you watched or seen this video, you share this with every Ekiti indigene or every resident of Ekiti state, and they go ahead and visit votewatch.pro to register as PU Marshals, it means that we can cover all the polling units in the next few days so that indeed we can use Ekiti to test run the VoteWatch platform as we move or as going into the 2027 elections. I wish you the best, whoever the candidates you support, but note, you have to volunteer as a PU Marshal so that we can have a people-powered, independently verifiable platform to check what INEC will do in Ekiti State. The collation gap, that is where the magic happens. Now, regardless of what your candidate is or who your candidate is, I'm sure you want election transparency. You want the results to be transmitted in real time. And guess what? VoteWatch will do you one better. VoteWatch will help to do electronic results collation so that immediately the voting ends on election day, all Ekiti residents, all Ekiti voters will see the results in real time from their polling unit. This will help Ekiti in tremendous ways. Whoever is the candidate that emerges top, whoever is the candidate that wins, will then realize that they have to work for the people, not for godfathers. They will then realize that the power indeed to return back to office belongs to the people. So Ekiti residents, your destiny is in your hands. What are you going to do about it? Are you thinking what some people are already saying, that the election has already been rigged? Is that your thought? If it is, as enlightened and educated as you are, what are you going to do about it? Is the best option to sit down, fold your hands, and do nothing? Is the best option to sit back home and not bother to come out to vote? Is that not what is voter apathy? Tell me, is voter apathy not the main ingredient for rigging of elections? Is it that you are afraid that if you come out to vote, your vote will not count? Is that the narrative that you have been sold? That your vote does not matter? Dear fellow residents of Ekiti State, your vote matters. And I'm not going to tell you don't sell your votes. No. Whatever it is, whoever is willing to buy your vote, ask yourself the question, why is the person doing it? Only people who believe that your vote matters, that your vote counts, will go and look for money by hook and crook to come and buy your votes from you. So the mere fact that there are persons willing to buy your vote, to give you money to buy your vote, is proof that you need that your vote does indeed count and it matters. So if your vote matters, why would you sit at home on election day? Why would you not come out to make sure that you vote, which is your civic responsibility, and that your vote is counted? So, can you indeed sit back at home and say the election is already rigged? What pride, what sense of pride will you have to say that, oh, you knew the election was going to be rigged and you sat and did nothing? We're not accusing anybody. The Vote Watch platform is not partisan, it's non-partisan. The Vote Watch platform is not a platform that is there to witch hunt anybody. And it is not a platform to replace INEC. Please note this. The Vote Watch platform is not a replacement for INEC. The Vote Watch platform does not declare winners. No, it doesn't. Another thing about the Vote Watch platform that will interest you is that the Vote Watch platform does not expose you to any risks at the polling unit. The Vote Watch platform operates in ghost mode. So you're totally safe. No need to be afraid that your life will be threatened if you came out to do your civic responsibility, to cast your vote. Vote Watch is a game changer. It is a game changer. It is a technology that will make sure that rigging of election is a thing of the past. But Vote Watch cannot work without the people. And so again, I call on all residents of Ekiti State. Come out in your thousands. There's a link in the description of this video, www.votewatch.pro. Residents of Ekiti State, visit this website and register as a PU Marshal. For you to be a PU Marshal, you have to be a registered voter, so that it is only in the polling unit that you are registered to vote that you will stand by and monitor your vote. Then at the end of voting, you do your normal civic responsibility or duties of monitoring the vote and then taking note of the figures. What Vote Watch is asking you to do is not different from what INEC asks you to do on election day. It's not different from what other civil society organizations ask voters to do on election day. Not different. Come out, vote. After voting, wait. When voting ends, watch the votes being counted. And after the votes are counted, watch the results being written in the Form EC8A. And after that, as the INEC returning officer is using the beavers to take a picture of the Form EC8A, which is the polling unit election result, to upload to the IREV, you as a citizen can take pictures of the same Form EC8A with your phone and upload to the Vote Watch platform. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything that you are required to do as a voter in a polling unit is what you will still be required to do. Nothing extra, except with Vote Watch and with you registering as a PU Marshal, you will be making the election unriggable. Wouldn't you want to see free and fair elections in Ekiti State? Would you not? If you're a resident, again, I am calling on you. Visit the link in the description. Sign up as a PU Marshal today and let us make the election unriggable. It is a prelude to the 2027 elections. Whatever you are able to do on the Vote Watch platform, with the Ekiti governorship election will give us an idea of how the VoteWatch platform will perform in the 2027 general elections. Your participation in the election is critical, and your volunteer as a PU Marshal is also critical. We ask you to do it so that indeed together we can make not only the elections to be unriggable, but we can make our country to be ruled by leaders who will work for the people, not for godfathers. I hope to see you after you register or volunteer as a PU Marshal. Link in the description.